Hello, this is Hervé from Comic Book Bin, filling you in since 2002. This is Shockwave. Shockwave is a SWAT officer for G.I. Joe. He's not from the armed forces, he's from the police, specifically Detroit, but he was recruited as part of the Joe team as their expert SWAT trooper. They are SWAT-like characters or agencies within the U.S. Armed Forces, but still, Shockwave was recruited. Now, this figure seems like it's like Beachhead, but it's not. It uses other parts, even though the shin guards are from Beachhead. He comes with a shield. He never came with a shield in the past, and that's what makes him new. But this is Shockwave. He's not the greatest figure, and maybe that's why Hasbro decided to rebuild him for Night Force. Who knows? His ankles are weak and his weapons look puny, so he's soft, so he often has problems standing up. The camo's not the same as the original character. It's changed a bit. It's not as digital as it used to be. Let's look at him further. For those of you who think that Shockwave is like Beachhead, here's a comparison between the two of them. The balaclava is not the same, but part of the suit is. So the shin guards are the same. The thigh straps are not the same, but the legs appear to be the same as Beachhead. The arms are different. The neck is also different. There's like a small ridge under Beachhead's neck. There's none under Shockwave's. So overall, they look quite the same, but they're not. Shockwave's natural opponent is the Alley Viper, who's also a type of SWAT trooper, but also they're better equipped than Shockwave, who's got the bare minimum, unfortunately. He comes with a shield. It's better suit for protection than the one used by the Alley Viper, but the one with the Alley Viper also have some electrical knick-knack inside of them. There's like a visor viewpoint here, electronic, which Shockwave doesn't have. He doesn't have that kind of technology. The Alley Vipers also have more weapons on them, several more weapons, and a grapple hook with the backpack. Shockwave has no backpack. He only comes with 2 submachine guns. You can remove the magazine from them, but they're so tiny. They're tinier than Uzis. So the two of them are the same. He comes with 2 knives. This is a special knife with a curve in it, and a second knife, which is not the one that he came with. Apparently, I lost that knife, so I reused a knife from the Snow Serpent. The Snow Serpent had nowhere to put the knives, so I just used one of the Snow Serpent's knife on this guy. I don't usually lose weapons or equipment. It's the first time I've actually lost something from a G.I. Joe, even a Marvel Legend collection, so I'm quite surprised. I wonder, maybe I just threw it in the garbage without checking that I had removed all the parts before throwing it in the garbage. That's quite surprising. I never do that. I'm very careful with those figures arbitrarily. If you want to put the shield on, it's better for you to remove the hand. Put the hand in the handlebar, which is not easy to do, by the way. It's very difficult to do. And then you insert the hand back in the peg hole on the arm, the forearm. That's the best way for you to insert that arm in the shield. The articulation with Shockwave are good enough. He's got a very good butterfly joint, so over 90 degrees on one arm at least. 2 arms, minimum rocking on the head, but ball joint on the neck, full 360 on the neck. You cannot make him bend too much because his gear pack here covers everything, so the ab crunch is covered too, so you can't make him use it very much, unfortunately. Like most Joes, he has a drop down hip, and if you remove the weapon, you can do the split, the full split, but you'll have to remove the weapon in order to do that. Double knee articulation, they're smooth enough. You see the knife just fell? That's because it's not his knife. The original knife seems to be a bit thicker. Shin guard curls and decent rockers on the ankles. Pinless elbow articulation. In this case, I don't give him any weapons at all. I just put him like this way. They're still stiff, but I make him hold this weapon, this baton, his hand like that. It's a good sculpt. It looks like the original Shockwave, but the camo that was used on him has a digital look and some of the yellow highlights of the original, but not exactly the same. The yellow highlights seem like more something to confuse cameras and so on. In terms of scale, he scales well with other Joes and the Alley Viper, his natural opponent. He looks good next to the other guys, but he's not a special figure. I mean, he's a bit of a letdown in a sense that he's not special. He's kind of just there. And perhaps that's why it took me so much time to review him. I've had him for months. I don't even remember when he was there. He's just the kind of guy that's here, but you don't notice him very much. He's just around. Doesn't take too much space. Doesn't say much. He's around. And the main reason why I didn't review him for so long was because I had problems trying to insert the hand in the shield. So meanwhile, I lost his knife, one of his knife. And so I kind of lost interest in this guy. But he's a classic G.I. Joe character. Also also, he shares a classic name with a Transformer who's much better known than him, but that's Shockwave for you. So there's a new version of Shockwave that will come with the G.I. Joe motorcycle, the Ram. It seems that they've changed a few parts from him, and he's going to be dressed in Night Force black and gray. It might be a better figure for those of you who don't want to get this one. I haven't seen Shockwave in the cheap bins yet. Kind of surprised because it's not like the best figure ever. I can see him easily being dumped in the cheap bins, but who knows. So this is Hervé from Comic Book Bin. Like and subscribe. See you next time.